Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hobby Lodge, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the alpha release for Tiny Football from MicroProse. And why am I interested in this? Well, given that I'm wearing an Amiga t-shirt, for me this game absolutely invokes the spirit of one of the greatest footballing games on the Amiga, which was Sensible Soccer. So you will absolutely see lots of that in this, and it's great to see a reincarnation of that game for modern day. You know, this is available on Steam. I'm sure it's going to be coming out on other systems as well. It's like 92 megabytes to install, so that's only about 70 floppy disks, so who knows, maybe we'll see an Amiga release. Probably not, but wouldn't that be amazing? So let's not do too much talking. Let's jump into it, show you what the game's all about, and we'll just play along and we can talk as we go. So I'm using a controller, but you absolutely can also play this game with a keyboard. I have tried to play it with keyboard. It's the arrow keys and it's a Z key for your action. It's a one button game, so again, very similar to back in the day when you had to use, you know, the old joysticks. You only had one button available to you. So and I haven't tried it with a joystick yet, but I definitely want to, and if there isn't, please bring joystick support, because yeah, I'd love to get out the Cruiser or the Competition Pro joysticks and play that with this, because that is how I played the games back in the day. But for now, I am going to be using a controller. It is available on Steam. You can go and get it today. This was sent to me, so I'll be up front. This was a key sent to me to take a look at, but I think it's like £7 or something to buy the game. So you know, you're talking sandwich and a drink to get a new game to play. So yeah, I'm going to start checking it out. We'll have a quick through the menus first, but there's nothing too much to go into, of course. You've got your credits, you've got some very, you've got your options, you've got some very simple options here around whether you want music, sound effects, you want the weather, offsides to be on or off. Of course you're going to have offsides on, come on. You've got your match length there and bits and pieces. Now remember, this is an alpha, so more and more will be added to this game. As the game develops and they learn more from the people that are playing and giving feedback, then more and more stuff will appear. But that's where we're at the moment with the options, keeping it nice and simple. Of course, you've got seasons. Pick your team, play through a season with your team, you know, absolutely. Try and get to the top of the table. And I'm sure, again, more and more teams will appear as and when when the game progresses. There is a World Cup, there is a knockout, all of those things. So you can even create, I'm guessing this is for creating your own cups if you wish, but the classic World Cup, European Cup, and all the rest of it. You have friendlies, which a lot of us are going to be playing, so that's what we're going to jump into today. So let's have a look at a friendly. Now I can either do a full match or I can go straight to the dreaded penalties. Now hopefully my game won't end in penalties, but it probably will, because actually I'm finding it really difficult to score goals in this game. It's a game that's going to take you a little while to learn, for sure. Great music in the background, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it very well, but it's a nice little, just keeps you nice little jig along. Right, so let's do a full match. Now we're going nations. I don't want any arguing over which team should support who. So again, much like in games of old, you sort of click once to pick your team and then press twice to play someone else. So let's play Canada. They're always nice. So there we go. So I'm England in the blue and Canada in the red. And you go down to next. There we go. Now this is where you'd obviously pick your control. So we're going to go with England on the controller. This is my team. I love how they've almost got the names, but not quite. So there's no issues around licensing or copyright. And then we're just going to crack on. We can obviously go in and we can sub players off if you want, and so on and so forth. And sometimes you have no choice because you may be carrying an injury in your team. But there we go. Right, I'm going to turn the volume up on the game a little bit because you want to hear the game more than you want to hear me. We've got a coin toss. Oh, we've won the kickoff. Right, so like I say, it is a single button. I don't seem to be playing. Oh, sorry, I'm playing the wrong side. I thought I was red. There we go. I am learning this game as we go. I'm not going to edit that out. I'm going to leave that in. I thought I was the red team. Guess what? Your team's denoted by the one with the circle around it. Okay, so we're doing one button presses. So I'm using the analog stick. So you can use the D-pad as well, I noticed, which does give me hope that it will have joystick support. I'm being... Oh, yellow card for Canada there. Not very nice. So it is just, you know, tackling is pretty much... and we're already losing 2-0, which is not good. Oh, I didn't quite go. So yeah, everything is single button. So you essentially hold the button down for how hard you want to kick the ball, and you use the analog stick to kick it and then cut. Oh, what a goal. What a fantastic goal there. See, and you kick it and then you've got after touch. So once you kick it straight, if you pull to the left or right or wherever, you're going to curl that ball in that direction. So as you saw there, that was a beautifully lofted kick, curled into the top left corner, as the goalkeeper would have seen it. Oh no, his right, sorry, it would have been his top right corner. So yes, it has mechanisms in there ready for things like fails, and one thing I will say is the computer does seem to foul a lot on, well, and then I just did it back to him, but there is a lot of the game can stop and start quite a lot due to fails, but they give out yellow cards and red cards and so on and so forth. This is only a 2-minute match, so I'm going to do a couple of them just so you get a look and feel for it. But yeah, speed of the game is fine. The graphics are nice. The little people are nice. Obviously, they're a lot larger than sort of Sensible Soccer was, but they look great. They do some really cool things, like I've seen them celebrate a goal with pulling their t-shirt off and running off to the edge of the crowd. They do then, unfortunately, given the new rules around that sort of thing, get a yellow card. So if you do see him whip his top off, oh, come on, concentrate. Oh, scoring is not an easy thing. It is definitely something you need to learn in this game. It is not easy to score in this game. I will say that. We're not doing very good here, boys. Oh no, Canada got a third. But unfortunately, hopefully this isn't foreboding for the World Cup coming up. But look, action replays are quite cool as well, so you get to see how terrible I was. It's nice to see an action replay in the game. Like I say, this is only... I have scored before from literally booting it from a mile out, so it is possible to do that. I remember that being a big thing in Kickoff 2. I used to have to score from the halfway line pretty reliably. You'd give it a full boot and then curl it, and it used to go into the back of the net. To go over the top of the keeper. It was quite a pixel perfect kind of lob, really. Yeah, and then you get your action replay, so you can speed them up and slow them down, and then a bit of a match report, a bit of summary, and there we go. So let's jump in and play another one. We'll do exactly the same again. We'll make sure we are picking England. We are. So we're in the blue. Let's see if we can do better a second time around. Like I say, this is an alpha, so new stuff is coming. I'm not sure. You know, obviously more teams, more players. Hey, it would not be a bad thing to maybe feature some female sprites. So maybe we can have some female football in here as well. You know, that's a... Oh, come on. Oh, no, he saved off the line. That would be a cool thing. But yeah, the more match celebrations when they score goals. More animations maybe when they're getting injured and stuff like that. But you do see them get carried off when they get injured. But the mechanics of the game seem pretty solid. I've not had any real issues, apart from my ability to score. I haven't been able to pull off any cool tricks, like from, you know, I have seen it in like the footage of the game. Oh, like overhead scissor kicks and diving headers and all that sort of... Oh, come on, this goalkeeper. As you can see, not an easy game. Oh... Even a card for that guy. See, lots of sliding tackles that maybe... Uh-oh. Oh, I got a red, instant off. Unbelievable. There you go, you've seen the red card at least. Oh. So yes, I hope this game, you know, I guess depending on how well it does on PC, there's a chance it will get It may really be planned to give a Switch release. I can really see this playing really well on the Switch, especially obviously with the Joy-Cons and the rest of it. Yeah, but for a game that is the cost of a sandwich and a drink, I think this is really good, and it absolutely invokes those feelings and sort of game style that you had with Sensible Soccer. You know, the other games are fantastic. Other football games are great, but often, sometimes they're too complex for me, especially football management games recently. Hopefully this maybe potentially get some football management style stuff in it. That would be really cool. When you're doing your sort of season or your sort of career mode. They snuck it in. Look at them all cheering on. Terrible. I think the players do suffer with fatigue as well. I haven't really looked into that bit too much, but I do find that some of the players are significantly faster or slower. So let me just check. If I go into player selection, well, obviously I've got him off, but at the moment I can't. You've got their fitness and their rating, so I wonder if that goes down. So for instance, Balaps, he is a midfielder, and his current fitness is 66. So have I got a midfielder with a better fit? Well, look, he's super fit. So I'm going to bring him on. Let's take him off. Right, next time we get a break in play. Because he was running up the field very slowly, I found. Oh. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we're getting the floor wiped to this. This does not bode well. Full time. We never got the substitute done. Yeah, so I think that's probably it. You know, at the moment, a nice, simple game, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. It's not simple because it's not good. It just does exactly what it says on the tin. Sometimes you just want to have a quick game, and that's what those games are all about. So for me, yeah, Tiny Football. So far from what I've seen of it, I'm really happy with it. It plays really great. I'm definitely going to play some more on it, so maybe I'll do a follow-up video as and when more updates come. As you can see, it's version 0.01, so we've not even had a full release version. It's very much an alpha game, and alpha means lots of trying things and maybe failing on things, you know, lots of experimenting, lots of getting feedback from the people that are playing the game. What are they interested in? What do they want to see? You know, some of the, you know, even alpha, you know, it could even mean this whole home screen could change, and by the time you actually see the full release, it could be a completely different look and feel to some of the elements of the game. They've got this core idea. They know what they're trying to do. They're trying to create this one button, simple play, fast, enjoyable football game that absolutely invokes some of those older games that, you know, people really enjoyed back in the day. Like I've said, you know, you can't ignore the fact that this is very much aligned to the world of sort of Sensible Soccer, Kickoff 2, those types of games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. This was a really quick review of it, but I will definitely be doing a follow-up of it. I'm going to keep playing it because I need to get better at it. I need to learn how to score some goals. I've scored a few in my time, but not many. Probably only 4 or 5 goals in the 10-15 matches that I've played, so I definitely need to learn how to play it. But yeah, great little game. Let me know what you think. If you want to check it out, it's over on Steam. Get over there. I think it's, like I said, it's £7 to buy the alpha game, and if you buy it, that's it. You will get the beta and the full release obviously when it comes as well, so you can jump in early and take a look at the game. All right, thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, maybe give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, hit subscribe. If you want to see more about it, if you've got any thoughts about it, stick it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. But otherwise, I will speak to you soon. All right, bye bye.